welcome. This is Sahara playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I apologize. My last episode just quit while I was right after I got done fighting. I found this last trap, and now I have some raiders coming to running towards me. So we know who is going to be fighting us. All right, let's get these. Well, that didn't work well, did it? Yeah, I know. Okay, she's dead.
Goodbye!
Goodbye! Done and done. Are we not attacking here? So, return to Varric. All right. You can just use one of these potions. Okay. Did they leave me a loot behind, by the way? They did. Oops. A little bit anyway. But there's more bandits out here. All those damn sigils are just oh, come here. Those sigils are not worth it. I'm sure some people use them. Okay, so we need to... Alright, so we need to go back to that camp. Down here. Or up here. And then... we need to go down to Varric. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have a requisition.
Inquisitor.
I have a couple requisitions, I think. Or just one anyway. Alright, got that one done. Right. Any new?
I've news, sir.
Okay.
What is it? See for yourself, sir.
Oh, more Lazarus. Really? Okay. Anyway, we need to go down to him down here. Give him the news that we got rid of the bandits. I hope he doesn't give us another quest.
What was that? Oh, my fellow researcher. What can I do for you?
Well, the raiders are dead.
The raiders are no longer in the way.
I've made note of the appropriate spots in the wastes for you to place lures. I must locate my supplies to create the bait. Then we can proceed.
What? Really?
We'll have to speak some other time.
Okay, so he's giving me more stuff to do. But nothing showed up. Fortress squatters. Bandits have just occupied an old war. Okay, that. I think I'm going to go back to Skyhold right now and get some of these requests that we have to do updated before we can go anywhere else on this, the Western Approach. We also need to go to the Forbidden Oasis. The Hissing Waste. What is that? Nothing shows up on it. And I do have to do... Okay, so we're going to go back to Skyhold, which is right here. Alright. have research items to turn in and all that good stuff. And my garden is right over here, I believe. It won't. Is this? No, that's not my garden. My garden is up on the other side.
Inquisitor?
Varric's not here. Where did Varric go? This should be my garden. Okay, here it is. You know, everyone that I see that watch, I mean, there's only two people that I watch. They have 6 pots. They have 3 pots on each side. I only have these 2. I don't understand it. And I've upgraded it like everyone else did.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon.
Here's Fairbanks. What are you doing up here, Fairbanks?
Just handed some intelligence to the spy master.
Okay. But you're hiding away in the weeds over here. Okay.
At the heart of the world,
And
comfort is only yours to give.
so where are my other... I don't get it. I don't get why I don't have any... Okay, so what do I have? I have... Oh, Gal's Blood. Royal Elfrit. Okay, let's plant that.
Speak only the
In
word.
common...
Sing only the chant.
I need
Then
Elfrit a lot.
the city is thine.
Maybe I'm able to spend, do more in each pot. I don't know. Okay. Maybe that's the difference? Because it's saying to plant new seeds, even though I do have seeds in there. Huh. I don't get it.
All men of the world
And maybe that is it.
from the lowest slaves to the highest kings, those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children,
Your
are
worship,
hated and accursed by the Maker.
as you were. Of course, Inquisitor.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get why I only have 2 plants here. 2
When there
pot.
was no sky maker.
Maybe because I didn't update my
When there was no
I don't know. I'll have, maybe it's a Inquisition perk that I have to do to get more.
everything.
I don't know. But yeah, Varric should be right here this is where he's always at, and he's not here. Where'd he go? I suppose I could always look. Mother Giselle is missing too. Well, that's odd. Let me look on my map. Yeah, see, he should be right there. Okay, so Vivian is here. Dorian, Solus, Liliana. Oh. There's a point of interest right there. I didn't see that when I was there. Okay, I'm here. Is this something new we build? I don't know. Did we build a gazebo? Is that now gone? No, it's still here. Oh, he's up on the parapet, ramparts. That's where he's at. Okay. I don't think any of these take me there. So he should be up there somewhere. Okay. Which I'm going to have to go to... Because there's Sarah, Iron Bowl, Cassandra. I know I can get to him through the through in here.
I think you're right.
Anything new?
Your worship?
How can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
All right, Red Bull, you haven't had anything to say for quite a while. You haven't even given me a quest.
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
See you
Alrighty.
later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Alright, nothing for you.
This is sleek stuff. Never seen anything like this.
I have serious bard gear. This is the best.
Wow. And you're greeting it. You too, boss. I can't wait for the next job.
No, they don't.
Was that Sutherland? Because he didn't show up like... Okay, do you have anything to say, Sarah?
So we're attacking wardens now. That's fucking great.
Yeah, we're attacking wardens.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Sandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Periphery's bit, though. Heist.
Okay.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I thought he was over here, but he didn't, he wasn't highlighted. Oh, there he is. Now he's all highlighted.
Inquisitor, this gear is the best. I never thought, well, will be worth it, I swear.
Okay. A tested metal in the crew operation available. Yay! See, this is why I have to talk to people so you can get these operations updated. Even though they don't seem like there's anything to them. Alright, so Cole is over here.
He hunts the killer, but he's the one who killed her. He can't remember.
Alright, nothing
I'll
new.
talk to you later.
How do you know?
Alright, and from here... oops, they go out on the ramparts.
Could be better.
And then, which direction from here are we going? We're gonna go this way. I assume anyway, this is how we're supposed to go. These are the stairs that would take us... Okay. Where are we trying to get to now? Is it here? No, it looks like it's behind me. I wouldn't be standing on that grate. I don't know. I'd be afraid of it falling out from underneath of me. That's just me. Okay, here's Cullen. Anything new?
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
Corpius is cunning, yes.
What better way to demoralize the people of Thedas than to corrupt their heroes? If Corypheus appears with Templars and Wardens at his side, why shouldn't they follow too?
Because now is not the time to lose hope. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
I can start a romance with Cullen, but I'm also with Blackwall. Do I want to try that and see what happens?
Is there anything I should know?
Many of our recruits viewed the Grey Wardens as heroes. Blackwall's presence is helpful. Knowing there's one warden immune to corruption has given people hope. Corypheus' grasp is not inescapable.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Should I talk about us? He's going to say, well, I thought you were with someone else. Oh, I don't think these games allow you to do a polyamorous relationships. No.
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
I'm still trying to find Varric. Wherever he disappeared to. I think maybe he's out this door. Come on. Where you at, Varric? I don't see my beacon. Okay. Okay, he had a couple of doors. See, there's still rooms that haven't been done yet. I think that's part of our goal is to get all this done. That just takes me down. Come on. That doesn't take me anywhere. So where are you at? How do I get to that point? Or is he in my room? No, my room is... Okay, he's not on this level. He's obviously not in the croft. Although we do... Oh, special shipments came in. My room is off over here. So he's on... But the ramparts is how we get to... There's the war room. Where is this, up on the ramparts, or is it... It's so hard to tell. Okay. Let's go back over here. So I know it's got to be Varric. Alright, I'm going to pause until I find him. Well, it took me a while, but I found it. Okay, so this is an upgrade. That's what this is. All right, I still don't know where Varric is at. I hope he didn't leave. Okay, so we can select the tower upgrade. Strength and Preparation, a cosmetic upgrade that shows commitment to the utility of diligence. The tower becomes a Templar hold to rival any in southern Thedas. Mage, Cunning and Influence. A cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's commitment to careful magical study. Skyhold's Mage Tower will be the envy of any circle. Strength and Preparation or Cunning and Influence? Ooh. Do we have an option to upgrade another tower? Because I'm sure we have more than one. So I think I'm going to go with the Templar here. This choice is irreversible, yep. Acquired the Templar Order Banner Crown. Okay. Major upgrade. Okay, so that's all that was, and I still don't know where Varric is at. No! I do need to go up there and turn in my research items, because I think I have a few. And that is on another level. Well, let's talk to Liliana while we're here.
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Maybe he's down there with,
I'll leave you to your
Cassandra. I never thought about that. Okay. So, we need to go down. This is the floor that has the... Do you have anything for me this time?
We're supposed to have 52 copies of Hard in Hightown, and we're missing all but 4.
That's because everybody's reading them. That's why. All right, let's talk. I turned in my research. Let's see what updates here. Anything get increased? Doesn't look like it. How about you got anything? Here we
A
go.
request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Codex updated, quill back. Dangerous bonus again. Damage against undead. Arcane horror. Pages removed. Damage bonus against demons. Continuing research operations available.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing? Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
Okay.
As you were. Yes, Inquisitor.
Alright, let's speak to Dorian. He should be over here somewhere. Here's Fiona. You have anything for me, girl?
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Everything is well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
We're mostly relieved. An alliance with the Inquisition offers security, although who knows for how long.
Alright.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay, nothing more for you. Here's Dorian.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
Well, that's all.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Yes, I do. Well, let's talk to Solus. Is he down here? There you are. Been busy? Looks like it.
Inquisitor, Do you have a moment?
Sure. Are we going to be walking in the fade again? Oh, looks like my quarters, maybe.
What were you like? Before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
Well, how would I know?
If it had, do you really think I'd have noticed?
No. That's an excellent point.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
I'm just like everyone else? You make that sound bad. Yes, you do.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable, but you have shown a subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I know of your people.
What about our friends? Yeah.
I'm just one part of this team, Solus. What about Cassandra or Liliana?
Cassandra separates matters of faith from those of the world, and she above all should understand how limited that is. Liliana has a brilliant mind, but her faith was damaged. To her, it is all a game of tactics now.
Yep.
But not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor. And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
Are you trying to tell me you like me? You left me out here on my balcony, didn't you? Yes, you did. Okay. Anything here? I haven't been in my apartment in my place here for a while. I still wanted to go to see where... He's probably down here with Cassandra. Oh, maybe he is down here with Cassandra. I don't know. I didn't bother to talk to her. Because I don't know where else... Okay, there she is, Cassandra. Okay, cutscene.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make things better, yeah.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means.
Well, true.
I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
They are admirable goals, but they're probably a little idealistic. Yeah.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured.
No, do I?
I wish I had your confidence.
I do what must be done. Yeah, I obey my conscience.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
I won't determine anything just because I'm a woman? Yeah.
How is my being a woman relevant?
Because you will join a small group of formidable women who have changed history. You will inspire others for ages to come. Surely you know this. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
Okay. I'm getting a lot of pat on the backs now. People person is what I am being called. So where the hell is Varric? I thought he would be here with you.
Is there anything you need?
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
That is so weird. Varric is gone. So I think I've spoken to everybody that I can, except for Blackwall. I don't think he's going to have anything to say. And then I'll get to... Oops. Come on. travel. Yes. Dude, speaking of inventory. Okay, so I finally found the guy that we can buy influence from. He's down here across from Bonnie. I had to look it up because I looked for him before. Alright, so you can buy influence here, but first I need to sell off my stuff. Alright, so you can buy influence from him by... Here it is. I've got all this gold. And it all, I think I bought some influence before just to see what happened, and I really didn't see any benefit of it, but let's go for a bigger one. Protocols of Passage. A rare consensus of guilds and trade partners in some of the influential city streets of the Free Marches, though no magistrate could penetrate its obfuscating mire of language to draw out names. Subtle but far-reaching grants, a major increase to Inquisition power and influence. Agreement of friendship with the historically disposed territory. It is signed by the governor of Provendal and promises resources from Provendal's famed mines. Grants a major increase to Inquisition power and influence. Favors of Marquis and Reprisal. Offered to certain trustworthy members of the Felicium Armada, giving them the freedom to subdue and seize the vessels belonging to enemies of the issuing power. A sizable donation will ensure that vessels supplying the enemies of the Inquisition are included in that unfortunate number. Grants a major increase to Inquisition power and influence. Reprisal, offered to certain trustworthy members. Alliance and names. An alliance with certain noble interest in Estwatch, who pledged to inform the Inquisition of any suspicious activity in surrounding waters and impede said activity with artful bureaucracy. Grants a major increase. A pact of certain favors. Marked in wax with a coat of arms that draws from several royal houses, it promises unslated favor in several capitals by indeterminate actors within. Inflammatory in any, or it could be proven. Inflammatory if any of it could be proven, but the actors in this matter are well practiced. Grants a major increase. A pact of certain favors. This is an exclusive trade and travel arrangement that also suggests immunity from certain prohibitions when crossing the territories of certain independent freeholders. Grants a significant increase. Those are all the same. Document committing the undersigned assistance of certain city officials. A document committing the undeclared assistance of certain city officials. Okay. So, I want to do one. Let's do this one. I'll do one. And then... Oh, that takes a chunk, but I think it's worth it. I like the certain favor ones. Or alliance and names. Let's do that one. Okay. So, let's see what happens. Do I get more I got 2 power out of that. Hey, honey, how you doing?
We need to head to Adamant Fortress as soon as possible. If there's a chance we can stop Corypheus from destroying the Wardens, we can't let it slip away.
So, let's talk about us. Tell me about the Wardens.
What do you think we'll uncover in Adamant?
Nothing good. Hearing the Warden's plan was bad enough. Now we'll see it firsthand. Best case, we find a nightmare. Worst, we'll find a nightmare, then die painfully. I still can't believe what they're doing. I thought I understood the order.
Can I ask if it's alright if I have an affair with Colin? Yeah.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay, so to the war room we go. Come here. To the war room. I need to actually go to the Undercroft and pick up the special shipments. I think there's like armor and stuff that shows up there. Oh, wait a minute. That's up here. I haven't had anyone to judge for a while. Of course, I haven't taken anyone prisoner, have I? Okay, so my special shipments, I believe, is down here. Yep, here it is.
Mix and match, pick your batch.
Superb, Snarder, Superb, Antivan. I don't know if it did anything. Oh, while I'm here, let's get rid of my, let's go ahead and put this stuff away that I'm not using. These. Alright. Okay. Time to go to the war room. I wonder where Varric is at. Oh, what about you, Josephine?
Yes?
You need a report.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Good.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
Okay.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
So this...
It's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Okay, so this is where
I
Varric
tracked
is
the
at.
wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report.
And I can't talk to Varric. I'm sorry, Varric, that you're feeling so down about this. It really wasn't your fault. I mean, nobody knew what was down there in the Deep Roads. None of us knew what was down there. All we can try to do is to clean up our mess. Oh, I do have an Inquisition perk. I thought maybe I would. Okay, so what did I say I was going to do? Mythology developed by an Orlesian blade master and used by chevaliers to analyze their own performance in combat. Grants 5% increase earned from killing foes. Riders, no, we're not going to do that. Advanced focus, increased maximum focus from 100 to 200. Second tier focus effect for abilities can now be triggered. True grit. Harsh environment training can be dangerous, but will harden anyone into a survivor. All party members gain a 10% increase to all defenses, which is pretty good. Mage, schematics, Thetas have joined the Inquisition, hoping for some degree of order. Reverse engineering their ropes and staves will provide new rare schematics. Okay. I assume eventually we're going to end up on most of these. Eagle-eyed. I am curious to see if that really does make that better. Veteran herbalist, survival in large, as part of the training, push a large collection of uncommon herbs will be delivered for personal use. Connections. Oh, I don't have nobility knowledge. Detailed study of politics, rhetoric, and those who wield them to best effect opens up new dialogue options related to nobles and politics. I thought I had them all. Thanks to feel well placed acquaintances and a carefully crafted reputation, merchants know. Discount the rare stocks. Inquisition producers can leverage the organization's reputation to purchase a shipment of rare, valuable raw materials for crafting. Prints in high places. Merchants will send messengers. Okay. I know there was one I was looking at. We already have... No, we don't have history knowledge either. Opens new dialogue options. Imperial Court... Oh, yeah. Do we want history? Yeah, opens up new dialogue options related to history and the chantry. Grants an additional... I think I want... If I do this, I want to do the nobility one. Connections. Nobility knowledge. Let's do that one. Okay. Okay, so let us see what we have at the table to do. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Okay. We have investigation elven glyphs. The elven glyphs discovered in the dells might prove valuable. Currency inspection suggests they predate the ruins in which they were found, possibly transferred onto the stone from a much older edifice that dates back to the original elven nation or even earlier. Well, it's not for her, and it's not for her, it's going to be for Josephine. One of our mages, a Delish elf named Cillian, believes he may be able to translate the glyphs, provided we grant him the needed contacts. Yep, we'll do that. It required some gifts to several Dalish clans traveling along the Waking Sea coast. Basilian was able to get the texts he needed to translate the glyphs. He claims they are a kind of map showing the location to an ancient temple dedicated to Dethernum, the elven god of secrets. He has provided us the location, but it should be noted we're not the first to investigate these glyphs. A group of treasure hunters evidently mentioned them several years ago, though they have not been heard from since. New area unlocked. Yay! Not now. I love exploring. Okay. Then we have this. A test of metal and the crew. This is for Sutherland. A report sealed with the mark of a minor lord. It is irrelevant who noticed the darkspawn, your worship. Such pockets are not uncommon. We understand that we cannot allow such things on trade routes you wish to exploit. Unfortunately, we cannot allow external forces to cross our holdings. Instead, we request sanction to act upon your banner. It is a risk we are prepared to take because such partnership and the expected increase in status will be profitable. In return, we will promise resources, but we remain committed to merely observing your greater struggle. I trust you understand. Lord Persmod Owls. A note from Cohen added below the report, brought to our attention by Sutherland and his crew. Charming. Okay. Answer with a small group and give this fool no reason to posture. Sutherland and his crew will serve. A holdout over negotiations. This offer comes with caveats, but it is valuable. Caveats. Do we need such alliances? March. I agree with Liliana. Let's send Sutherland.
Inquisitor.
Sutherland and his company dealt with the Darkspawn threat, Lord Irrelevant paid no attention to them. I believe he was expecting a larger force he could posture against, not young adventurers. Such a shame to disappoint him, Liliana. So we got 30 influence. Okay. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts available. Cost 30. Oh, I got 121 power. Wow. Okay. We have improving morale. Commander, our work continues in the approach. It's a difficult post, but our soldiers are determined to represent the Inquisition as best they can. Morale flags at times, but we manage. Knight Commander Rylan. This terrain in the approach is unkind, and it is unkind. Our soldiers would be more comfortable if fitted with proper shoes. Symbol covers can go a long way, and rations don't lift a soldier's spirits. We can see that they have a good meal at the end of the day. Perhaps a distraction would help. We can see about sending books. They could set up a small library. Oh, I think a good meal at the end of the day. Armies march on their stomach, remember? Commander, everyone's grateful for the new cook. A good meal after a long day certainly lifts the spirits. Talk around the dinner table has become more lively. Supplies on the approach are limited, but I swear that man can cook anything from nothing. One night he managed to produce fish and egg pie. I haven't had one of those since Starkhaven. Sometimes the smallest things remind you what you're fighting to protect. Knight Commander Island. Yeah, An army marches on his stomach. We got another one. All that glitters. Inquisitor, we've received reports of abandoned gold mine in the hills south of Griffin Wing Keep. According to the locals, the mine's still capable of producing. It was abandoned only because the threat of Darkspawn attack made the operation unfeasible. Should we dispatch soldiers to secure the place and guard any wagons that make their way to the keep, it should add considerably to our income for the future, It's probably going to be his. Yep, it sure is. Yeah. We do what we can. I can send soldiers to set up a camp at the mine. Yep, do it. There was a bit of a fight at the mine with bandits, apparently, and not even Darkspawn. I'm pleased to report that the Darkspawn were cut down with relative ease. We've set up an outpost and recruited locals to begin mining the gold once again. Indeed, I'm told they're more than happy to do so now that they're being protected. We found some useful equipment in the bandit catch, and any efforts to gather coin at Skyhold will now be much easier. Yes, we can always use the money. A wide greatsword. Okay. Cost 5. Translate the dragon text. Well, I got the power. Ambassador Montilet, I have been considering your last letter, and as I do owe you a debt of gratitude for handing the Cumberland incident, I think I have found something that may solve your mystery. I have an acquaintance in Meraphithus who has a brother in that Circle's College of Antiquities. A few favors and he may be able to translate your ancient text, but I should warn you, they are likely to be costly favors. Still, this may be your most promising avenue. Yours sincerely, Baron Maxwell Van Surant. Surant? This is, I'm sure, going to be for Josephine. It is. A favor for a friend of a friend can get the manuscript translated by an expert. Yep. Esteemed Ambassador, enclosed you will find the completed translation of your fascinating manuscript, which our scholars estimate to predate the First Flight. The dialect caused quite a stir in historical linguistics. The College of Antiquities would be most interested in further cooperation with the Inquisition should you uncover more Trevine documents from the pre-Blight era. Cordially, okay, so new area unlocked. Cool. More areas to explore. Gather metals. With Griffin Wing Fortress now occupied, the Inquisition has access to the mines in the Gamorden Peaks as well as the busy trading routes in the Orlesian Heartlands. Inquisition forces can be directed to acquire metals and other materials used to craft weapons and armor. Trade in the Empire is currently erratic, so access to resources will vary greatly from week to week. Black market sources also exist. But the riskier an attempt to find resources is, the greater the chance of turning up nothing at all. Our agents can comb the black market. We risk finding nothing, but we'll have the best chance of finding rare metals. Send our forces out to find what we need and mine it, if necessary. It's the least risky option. I have contacts with the dwarves and many merchant houses. It's not as risky as the black market and should provide good options. Trade in the Temp Empire is currently erratic, so access to resources will vary greatly from week to week. Black market sources also exist, but the riskier an attempt to find resources is, the greater the chance of turning up nothing at all. We risk finding nothing, but we'll have the best chance of finding rare metals. Send our troops out to find what we need and mine it if necessary. It's the least... Yeah, that's what I think. A shipment of resources has returned from the Gamboran Peaks, Inquisitor, and has been routed to Skyhold. So I got 6 Paragon's Luster. That's all?
Inquisitor.
Okay, what was that about? Continuing research. A neatly filed request form copied in triplicate and delivered to the appropriate parties. Request: tissue samples from carnivores found in central Orlais and along the outskirts of the western approach. See attached list. Soil samples from areas surrounding closed fade rifts. Access to field reports containing references to local fauna. A copy of Gregor Wutheren's Hala in the Heather, Wolves in the Woods, a naturalist's observations. Apologies, but I lost my copy when the Circle rebelled. Purpose: the commander has expressed satisfaction with the practical applications of my previous findings. To continue my research, I would conduct an in-depth exploration of the Inquisitor's environmental impact, specifically the sealing of fade rifts on local species. Signed... Oh, okay. She's an Inquisition researcher. I've no doubt there's a market for rare dirt and anything else related to the Inquisitor. I can find sellers. My men can gather the necessary supplies. One of our trading partners should be able to find the book. We may purchase the rest from hunters. I've no doubt there's a market for rare dirt and anything else related to the Inquisitor. I can find sellers. Let's go ahead and do Liliana with this. A formally submitted report. Current progress and findings. Some animals in regions with closed rifts exhibit fewer altered behaviors, but the results are inconsistent. Several anomalies in hunting patterns suggest the breach still impacts local wildlife. Furthermore, some species persist in erratic behaviors. I suspect that both the opening and closing of rifts cause fluctuations in the veil that continue to disturb their natural instincts. Long-term effects still unknown. Studying the right patterns of local songbirds may yield further results. Additional notes. I have forwarded a 50-page report to Commander Colin outlining ways to counteract aggressive behavior in several species. Okay, Master Corrupting Rune. Oh. Got a rune. That's available. Here lies the abyss. That's completed. Find the source of Darkspawn. Yes, Commander Colin, we have scattered reports of Darkspawn in the area, but it has been difficult to track down their point of origin. They're less hampered by the sulfur pits than we are, and our guess is that they are coming from somewhere on the far side. Yeah, that was my thought too. Our troops can bridge the pits, which should allow us to cross safely and find the location of the Darkspawn, but we will need significant resources to ensure the safety of the men while construction is underway. I await your orders, Sir. Lieutenant Tamson. Yeah, I figured this is going to be for Colin. Building a bridge in that blasted area will be ugly work, but I can deploy enough troops to ensure that it is done safely. Yep. Let's do that. Commander Cohen, thanks to the reinforcements you sent, we constructed the bridge safely with minimal losses and fortified it in the event that Darkspawn tried to use it themselves. The Darkspawn are coming from ruins that appear to be Treventer. Per your orders, I am restricting the troops to scouting and guard patrols until the ruins can be investigated. Lieutenant Damson. New area unlocked. Oh my gosh, so many new areas. This one. Secure a source of water for outpost, yes. The Griffin Wing outpost has some access to water, but not enough to sustain the number of people there for a significant amount of time. The situation is not desperate, but if we are to maintain a presence in the western approach, the outpost will require access to fresh water. We should locate a reliable source as soon as possible. The outpost must have access to fresh water. A few scouts should search the western approach for a reliable water source. There should be high priority. A group of soldiers can be sent to locate and secure a water source for the outpost. An outpost will not last without water. A few scouts could search for a water source. Josephine and Liliana are kind of saying the same thing, sending out scouts. But I think we need to hold it. If we find it, and secure. Yeah, we need to secure it. Inquisitor, our soldiers in the western approach located a suitable freshwater source. They faced some resistance from a particularly aggressive wyvern, but we were able to subdue the threat and secure the area. I'm told that Lieutenant Core, in particular, should be commended for his quick response. As you can imagine, their success has raised morale among our followers in the western approach. So deal with the angry... Okay, so that's a new... thing and the influence. Okay. Deal with the angry Bargats. The situation is improving here at Griffin Wing. Water source is secured and most things are under control. However, our activities in the desert have destroyed some Bargats nests, which has riled them up and desperate. Now they are attacking caravans on the main road, scavenging from our provisions. It makes it hard to get supplies in for the soldiers. Any advice? Knight Commander. Varga's situation is partly our fault. We took their water, their habitat. Our veteran rangers could try to lead the Vargats to a better place where they can establish themselves. I kind of like that idea better. Maker's Breath. I'll send some of our rangers to hunt and kill these pests. That'll keep the area clear. No, I kind of agree with Liliana on this. A clever idea in theory. We lost soldiers to sandstorms and yawning fits of death, but the local wildlife is safe, and that's what's important, right? Rylan. Oh, so that was wrong. Sigil of the Nug. Well, I mean, it's the thought that counts. Here lies the abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless darkspawn attacks without falling, and the Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Claro from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses. Recommended levels 12 to 15. I think I'm 14 or 15 right now. Oh, am I going here? It's not saying fast travel. I thought it was... Okay. So this is to go here. Here lies the abyss. Okay. And then this is Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corpheus. At the Winter Palace of Halimashero, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corpheus's assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais if we hurry. Oh, okay, so I spend the money when I go there. Alright, okay, let's go back. Do we have anything in Ferelden? No, we do not. Because right now everything is important. Well here, investigate Frostback Basin. How come that didn't show up? Minimum suggested level 20 to Ambassador Josephine. Oh, okay, so we're not going to do this. Not at this time. That's probably why it didn't show up, because I'm not at that level. Completed. These are all resources. Gather coin. I think Liliana gets us the best. Oh, she does. She got us 212. Okay.
Let's see what we have.
All right. So do I want to? Yeah, we need to go attack. We need to attack. Here lies the abyss. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and select it.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sappers. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news.
Okay. Yes, but what about demons?
None of that accounts for the Wardens summoning a giant demon army. That is the bad news.
Yep, I figured.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright, but if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
This will be bloody, yes it will.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it, but we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Here lies the abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood. Okay, confirm operation. Cost 20. Confirm. Okay. So, who to take? Vivian has healing. Do I take 2 mages with me? I think we should take Blackwall because he is a a Grey Warden. Do we take 2 mages? I think 2 mages would be optimal. I would take Solus and Vivian. I don't want to take Cole because he said he's been there and I don't think he'd like to be in there. I'm going to take Vivian and I'm going to take Solus. So that means it'll be me and Blackwall fighting melee and those 2 from a distance. We'll see how it goes. And I hope it doesn't go into cutscene because we're over an hour right now. But it probably will. It did. Okay. Of course it did. Good thing we have a whole bunch of people we've been recruiting. Look at my army. talking about the walls of adamant. It's like, well, isn't Skyhold just as ancient? Wouldn't it also be subjected? Wouldn't it also be weak to trebuchets? Whatever they're called. Discover lower. Okay. Secure the gate. Secure the gate. Right into fighting. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. And when we come back, we will go start fighting our butts off. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara